Welcome to Kishore Academy YouTube channel. Today we are going to see the chapter trigonometry. The topic is heights and distance. If you want to measure the height of your home, what will you do? You can easily measure the height of your home by using measuring instrument like tape or scale. If you want to measure the height of a tower, then what will you do? It is impossible to measure a height of a tower by using measuring instrument. The speciality of heights and distance topic in trigonometry chapter is we can measure the height of the tower without touching it, without actually measuring it. In this video, we are going to measure a height of an object without touching it, without measuring it in a practical manner. So the video is very interesting. Don't skip it. Watch till the end. Before we enter into the concept, we should know few things about trigonometry. If I see an object which is directly opposite to my eyes, a line formed between the object and the eyes. This line is known as line of sight. It is otherwise known as horizontal line. If I want to see an object which is above to the horizontal line, now the line of sight changed. There should be an angle formed. This angle is known as angle of elevation. If I want to see an object which is in floor, now also the line of sight changed. Here also an angle formed. This angle is known as angle of depression. This is the first thing. The second thing is in which angle you see the object above the horizontal line. It means what is the angle of elevation. We can also easily measure the angle of elevation by using an instrument which is named as clinometer. Clinometer. We can easily make clinometer in our home. I am going to say the tips how to make the clinometer in our home. See the picture. So listen clearly. Take a cardboard and paste a white paper on it. Before that, you cut the cardboard into the semicircle shape. Then you paste a white paper on it. Then with the help of protractor, measure the value of angles. Then make a hole on a 0th degree and tie a thread on it. The other end of the thread is tied with eraser. The purpose of eraser is to make a thread in a stiff manner. So you can use any object to make the thread stiff. Now on the top of the semicircle, paste a straw on it. So now you see any object with the help of the straw, it shows the angle of elevation. So listen clearly. So this is 30 degree. Now you see the object. Now you see the object in 30 degree. Now you see the object in 45 degree. Okay. So there are many tips in YouTube how to make and use the clinometer. You can refer that YouTube clips also. I am going to measure the height of this dressing table by using trigonometric method. Why do I choose this dressing table means, first I can measure the height of this dressing table by using trigonometric method. Then I can measure the height of this same dressing table by using measuring instrument. So which is very easy to check whether the both values are equal or not. Only one thing we should remember when we use this trigonometric method. Listen the clinometer now. Now clinometer is set in 0 degree. So this is a horizontal line. Where is the straw? Here is the straw. So this line is known as horizontal line. In trigonometric method, we can always measure the height of an object above the horizontal line. So here the dressing table, we can measure the height from this point to at the top. So we should remember this point always. Now I move the clinometer from the dressing table step by step. Then I fix the clinometer at a particular point where it shows 45 degree. If you see the dressing table with the help of this clinometer, we can see the top of the dressing table. Now I measure the horizontal distance between this dressing table and clinometer, which is equal to 115 centimeter. It make a right angled triangle AB, which is the height of dressing table. It is named as AB. And BC is the distance between clinometer and dressing table, which is equal to 115 centimeter. And the angle of elevation is 45 degree. Now we go to measure the value of AB, which is the height of dressing table. Substitute the value in tan theta. Tan theta, which is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So opposite side value we don't know, so just write it AB. The adjacent side value is 115 centimeter. So the tan theta, the angle of elevation is 45 degree. The tan theta, which is equal to numerically 1. Now you cross multiply this value, you can get the value of AB. AB is equal to 115 centimeter. So the dressing table height is 115 centimeter. Some students, they have doubt why we can't substitute sin theta and cos theta. So I am going to say the explanation also why we can't use sin theta and cos theta. The formula for sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side by hypotenuse. We don't know the both value, opposite side and hypotenuse. So we can't find the value of opposite side if we substitute these values in sin theta. Next, cos theta. Cos theta formula is adjacent side by hypotenuse. So we know the value of adjacent side and we know the angle of elevation also. If you substitute these two values in cos theta, we can get the value of hypotenuse. So in this sum, our objective is to find the value of opposite side. So we can't substitute cos theta in this sum. Thank you. So now we find the value of the dressing table, which is equal to 115 centimeter. Now we will go measure it by measuring tape to check whether it is right or wrong. Thank you. Thanks for watching the clip. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you like my channel, like, comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you.